Okay, everybody, we're getting ready to get started. I just first want to do a little sound check. Can everybody hear me? Looks like we have a celebrity guest on today, Oprah Winfrey. All right. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. Before we begin, though, I just want to just share with you, throughout the night, you're going to see me drinking out of this cup. It's not my Now Lifestyle stuff. I do have my Now Lifestyle product, but unfortunately, I still cannot take anything until after tomorrow because I have a procedure that I have to go with. So starting at 6 o'clock tonight, I'm required to drink this concoction. It's in a Gatorade bottle. I got to drink 8 ounces every 30 minutes, every 15 minutes. So throughout the presentation, you're going to see me drinking on this. It's not coffee, and it's not booze. It's this concoction that they're going to make me take. So let me finish my first gulp now. Okay, next one due in 15 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to switch to my desktop sharing. Give me a minute here. Bear with me here. We're going to go ahead and begin our presentation. And like I said, bear with me tonight. Today I had to start a fast. I can only drink liquids, and I have to continue this until my appointment tomorrow at 2:30. So for the next couple of days, no food for me. But we're going to go ahead and jump into our presentation tonight. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Brian Kenny. And, you know, I've been in this in the business marketing game for a long time. In fact, just to give you some idea how far back I go, this is our first business. It was a grocery store. I'm that handsome gentleman in the back over there. And we had a grocery store where my dad taught us one thing. He made it clear that I was not an employee, but I was a business owner. In fact, what he used to do with us, he would give us our paycheck, and then he would say, you know, you have to invest in your business. And so we had to give him back the money to invest in our business. And we took this very seriously. A few years later on, after I got out of college, we came back together and we formed a real estate company. We bought a Realty World real estate franchise. This is just a picture of me, my brothers and sisters, and some of the many awards that we won at this time. And over the years, we actually purchased a tax franchise. We've had a restaurant. We've had a number of businesses. I have literally served on the board of directors of a network marketing company called the Fan Club International. And I just want you to know I've been around the block a few times. But I don't want to really spend a lot of time talking about me. I want to jump into this presentation because I got something really important that I want to share with you. But before we begin, I have a question. What if you could build a perpetual cash generating machine? I mean, one that produced for you a monthly income in excess of, say, $20,000 per month or even more. Okay, I'm talking about $250,000 per year. And what if after building this machine, it just continued pumping out money day in and day out, even though you have quit and moved on, maybe to travel the world, pursue your passions, or if you're like me, you want to spend more time in ministry. Now, Would you be willing to invest, say, 2 years, 3 years, 5, maybe 10 years of your life building such a machine? Now, if your answer is yes, I want you to keep watching this presentation. On the other hand, if you're looking for a get-rich-quick scheme, I will gladly send you to my email inbox, which is full of all types of offers promising to make you rich overnight. In fact, I received an offer the other night where a gentleman sent me an email saying he had a magic pill that will make me young again. But what I want to share with you is real world stuff, folks. This is real world stuff that I'm about to share with you tonight. And I want to talk about residual income, because I believe that if you can create residual income that is long-term, sustainable, it will last you a lifetime, and it will be the key to you being able to be totally and financially free. Now, there are two income paradigms. I'm going to call one the job paradigm, okay, and the other, I'm going to call it the residual income paradigm, but it's really being about self-employed, working for yourself. Now, under a job paradigm, you have what I call linear income, and that means your income just goes at a straight line. I don't care if it's $50 an hour, $100 an hour, it's just straight line. Whereas when you're dealing with residual income, your income grows exponentially. I mean, it just goes up and up and up. You're chasing money with a job paradigm, but when you're dealing with a residual income paradigm, money is working for you and you're building wealth. In a job paradigm, you're dependent upon a job, you're dependent upon a boss, you're dependent upon a paycheck, okay? Whereas when you work for yourself, when you're building residual income, you're independent and you are free. A job paradigm can kill your dreams. You're spending 30, 40 years of your life building somebody else's dreams and not your own. But when you're working for yourself and building residual income, you're building your dreams. And guess what? When you have a job, if you stop working, guess what happens to your income? It stops. Don't get laid off. Okay, but when you're building residual income, when you stop, that income just continues growing and growing and growing. Now, if you've been around the block long enough, you know that almost every network marketing company out there tells you that you can build residual income through them. And I call it OPE, residual income, or OPE network marketing, because OPE stands for other people's efforts. And it's about earning money on other people's efforts. But I have this warning, okay? So please be warned. Most network marketing companies are lousy at creating residual income. Now, I wrote a report where I explain why this is the case. And in this report, I laid out 6 basic types of residual income, and I point out that there are 2 that are very much ideal for creating residual income for the average person. And one of them is the subscription or membership types of residual income, and the other naturally is network marketing, but I focus on network marketing that has been optimized. And for you to find a optimized network marketing company, I pointed out that there are 8 residual OPE network marketing optimization factors you need to be aware of. Now, I'm not going to go through these in any detail. If anybody wants a copy of this ebook, I'll try to find a link so you can download it for free. But real briefly, these 8 optimization factors are: 1, company longevity. You want to be with a company that is been around a while, that has a track record, so you know that years and years from now, your income will still keep coming. You want to have something that has product sustainability. One of the terms that we learned in real estate is what we call functional obsolescence. A product can still be functional, but it could be on the verge of being obsolete. For instance, I'll give you an example. I don't know how many in here remember 8-track tapes. They still work, but nobody wants them. They're obsolete. You got to look at the perception of need. Is this something that people perceive that they need? Same thing with cost, perception of cost. Is this something that people perceive as worth what they're spending? If people think that the cost is not worth what they're spending, which is a big problem in most network marketing companies, then there's no motivation for them to keep the product, especially if the income doesn't flow as they're promised. The other is ease of access and use. Product retention rate. The average product retention rate in the network marketing industry is 10 to 15%. If you sign up 100 people after a year, you have maybe 10 or 15 people left. So you need to find companies that have high product retention rates. And I am glad to tell you that so far, the Now Lifestyle system has a very high retention rate. You got to look at the compensation, which I'm not going to go into in any detail, but also you want to see if they have a subscription or membership type product, because if you can combine that with the network marketing structure, you have even greater potential for creating residual income. Now, one of the biggest problems, though, with most network marketing companies, they are stuck. Literally stuck in old school marketing tactics. They still are teaching people to go out and bug family and friends. And after you bug your family and friends, they want you to make lists. Get the mailman's name and the name of the hairdresser and everybody that you could think of. They use memory joggers. Just find more people for you to bug. Okay? Then they want you to use the 3-foot rule, because even lists run out eventually. So then they tell you, talk to everybody that's within 3 feet of you. And most people don't really want to do that. Okay. Then they tell you to meet one-on-one with people, and then to bug your upline and arrange 3-way calls with them and a whole lot of other old school methods. Now, they do work, but they don't work for the vast majority of people. And that's why most network marketing companies do not have a lot of successful people. Usually the industry average is about 10 to 15% of people really make money. And part of the reason is because they're stuck in these old school marketing tactics. But because of the power of exponential growth, the network marketing is still thriving today. Now we got another group of marketers. We call them internet marketers, and they have evolved into primarily two categories. One is e-commerce, and those are those who use that Amazon model, and the other are affiliate marketers. They deal mainly with digital products. You'll find them hanging around places like JV Zoo. Now, they have some things in common with network marketers in that, like internet marketers, internet marketers, we have to go out and find brand new people in order to make our business run. But you guess what? Internet marketers do this without ever having to make a list. They do this without ever having to bug family and friends. They do this without ever having to use the 3-foot rule or meet with people one-on-one or arrange 3-way calls or bug someone else to go in and talk to someone for them. And they have found a way to do this successfully. Really successfully. And the question that you might wonder is, why hasn't the network marketing company adapted these methods of reaching people? And one of the big reasons is it's not that easy to do. Plus, they're just stuck in old school methods. But internet marketers, the way they've solved this problem is they use what we call lead and sales funnels. And they combine these with autoresponders. Now, when they combine these autoresponders with these lead and sales funnels, they literally create an automatic method of reaching people, building relationships with people, selling people without them ever having to meet with them one-on-one or talk. In fact, most internet marketers don't talk to anybody. They use lead generation tactics. In other words, they'll use social media. They'll use safe lists. They'll use Facebook ads. And man, I have to tell you, that's hot. Facebook has about 25% of the world's population that has an account with them. And Facebook has the accurate and most complete database in the world. And they have figured out how to allow those who are marketers to access that database and reach targeted people at some really small costs. Facebook ads is amazing. And then they also use things like lead magnets and more. And basically, they've learned how to reach masses of people, pull them into their business, build a relationship with them, okay, and eventually sell their products or services, and they've done it without going through these old school tactics that the network marketers do. Now, there are problems though. Even though internet marketers have mastered the problem of prospecting and automated relationship building, they lack the explosive power of creating exponential growth through network marketing principles of other people's efforts. On the other hand, internet marketers have mastered the principles of creating explosive growth using other people's efforts, but they are just stuck in old school marketing and lack the automated prospecting and relationship building power of internet marketers. Now, just imagine, what if these two could be combined, can be combined? Now, I will tell you, there's been those that have tried, but no one has been able to successfully do this. But imagine if they were. It would be historic. It would be revolutionary. And that's why I want to talk to you today about the Now Lifestyle System, because on the surface, at first glance, you may think we are just another health and wealth opportunity trying to capitalize on a $1 trillion industry. But nothing could be further from the truth. Folks, what we have here, what you have here is groundbreaking. It is revolutionary. It has never been done before. And that's why I want to introduce you to a guy named Joe Therien. Now, Joe Therien has been in the internet and the network marketing game for over 20 years. I met him around 2000, 2001. The internet marketing arena was still in its infancy at that time. And Joe had started a business, a network marketing business, but his product was geared almost exclusively to the internet marketers. And like I said, internet marketing was in its infancy. And so he was developing tools, and he was working, trying to figure out how to integrate, the two. Social media marketing wasn't even around at that time. And there was a gentleman, I don't know if you know this, but in the internet marketing world, there are a couple of people who have really set standards and set the industry on fire. And one of them was a gentleman by the name of Mike Filsaime. And he took a liking to Joe Therien. And Joe Therien, through Mike Filsaime, really learned a lot about internet marketing. And so over the years, he's been working, trying to figure this out, trying to figure out how to combine the two. And he's had some successes, he's had some failures, but you know what? He has built in the past 20 years a multi-million-dollar business. And so what he's wanted to do was to take his passion, which happens to be in the health and nutrition industry. You notice those big old muscles on him. Most of us don't want muscles that big, but he's into health and nutrition. And so he's figured it out. But he did something else which is totally unique. He's added social media marketing to this mix. And folks, what you are being introduced today is that brainchild, the Now Lifestyle System. This is a hybridized system, folks. It is nothing like it anywhere on the planet. It is totally unique. It is powerful. He has hybridized the tools used by e-commerce affiliates and network marketing to create income that is phenomenal. People are making phenomenal incomes because of what Joe has put together. Not only has he hybridized the industries, but he has taken it to a whole brand new level with his superior training and done-for-you funnels. Folks, I'm telling you, you are on the ground floor of something that is about to explode. In fact, it's already exploded, but it's getting ready to explode on a level I believe is unprecedented. When Joe says he believes he's going to be a $1 billion company in record time, folks, I believe him because I see what he's doing. I see what's taking place. And you are here at the right time You know, they always say you want to be at the right place at the right time. And that's where you are today. In fact, the proof is in the pudding, as they say. In a few short months since he opened his doors, Joe has already paid out pretty much close to $2 million in commissions. That's amazing, people. $2 million in commissions. Now, we have 5 residual income streams. 2 of them are network marketing types of income streams. That's that OPE. 2 of them are affiliate types, and 1, which is not here fully yet, is an e-commerce, sort of an Amazon.com model. Now, the 2 affiliate types, 1 is we get a 50% direct sales bonus, and we get this on our autoresponders because that's a separate product that we can market, or the $50 package, which I'm recommending that most of us get involved with today. The other is a 2-tier system, which is affiliates usually go 1-tier, 2-tier payouts, is our Now Lifestyle University. Big money can be made in that, but more importantly, the knowledge that you gain will help you to become far more effective as a marketer than you would if you didn't take this training, especially email marketing. Now, the 2 network marketing types of income, 1 is our matching check power line, which is paid on our membership. Now, the 7-minute workout or the Now Lifestyle exercise program is a membership program. And on that, when you market that, because any of these can be marketed as a standalone, but we're bringing them all together, you earn a matching check bonus and what is called a power line. He calls it 100% payout. There's a video in your back office that explains that. The other is the binary income. And folks, this is what those who are really experienced internet marketers are really excited about, because those who understand the power of internet marketing and understand the income building power of a binary system, they are just ecstatic over what's happening with the binary system. And the other one is still in its infancy. It's still, in fact, all of this is in its infancy, but the other is your very own Amazon type nutrition store. It's not fully launched yet. It's coming. And folks, we're in our infancy right now. So there may be some changes. There'll be some modifications. We're just getting started. And tons of money have been paid out. And you're here at the right time, folks. You're at the right place. And you are about to really be able to make some insane monies. Okay? And a lot of this is based upon our affiliate and e-commerce marketing types of funnels. Because of these funnels, you don't have to make lists. You never have to bug family and friends. You never have to use the 3-foot rule. You never have to meet with people one-on-one. You never have to arrange telephone calls or meetings. Now, you can do these if you want to. Some of this stuff I do like. I meet with people one-on-one. I still do that. Okay. And rarely, every now and then, maybe I might use the 3-foot rule, but that's so rare. No, you don't have to do any of these things if you don't want to, but if you do, you can. They still work. Okay. Now I want to shift gears for a minute, and I really want to kind of talk to you about these marketing funnels, but I want you to think of it like a car. You know, if you got into your car, you put the key in the ignition, hit the accelerator, and you take off, but under the hood, that's where the power is. And you really don't really care what's under the hood. You don't even really have to know. All you want to do is make sure it works. And what I want to do right now is I'm going to kind of lift up the hood a little bit and share with you a little bit about what's under the hood when it comes to these marketing funnels. Now, each funnel, we have several, is a simple and easy to duplicate system. Each one is an easy duplicatable system. And this is important, which I'll explain why later. And it begins with you learning how to generate free traffic and paid traffic. And folks, bear with me. I got to stop every 15 minutes. I'm supposed to do this, and I've gone a little past my 15 minutes. So I got to pour myself another one of these little drinks. I got 2 more to go before this presentation is over with. I'm going to gulp it on down. It's not nasty, but I don't like it. Okay. As I said, the funnels begin with free and paid lead generation tactics, which you're going to learn. We're going to teach these to you. And what happens is you're going to drive these leads into what we call a lead capture page, and we have a number of them. Then the data is collected, and that's why they call it lead capture, because they collect your emails and they collect a name, basically. They can do more, but those are the basic 2 pieces of information that you want. That's what the internet marketers have learned is essential. Then they send it to an autoresponder. Now, let me just explain that with the Now Lifestyle system, you have 2 autoresponders. One which we call a lead capture system, the other we simply call an autoresponder. Now, the one that we call an autoresponder is for your personal use. Let's say that you belong to an organization, or you know someone that belongs to an organization where they have to deal with large numbers of people and they want to stay in contact with them. Well, the autoresponder is for that, and you can actually sell them just the autoresponder and make good money. It's also for you to build other businesses with. Like my older brother, he makes soap and he makes candles and things like that, and he needs a method of staying in contact with his clients, so he needs that personal autoresponder. Now, the lead capture system is an autoresponder, but it's designed specifically for you to market the Now Lifestyle system. Now, when you capture that data, the autoresponder, okay, it's not the only thing that we do, because we get the people to join our Facebook group, our Facebook page, and they're either given a free or paid membership site, and that site teaches them and educates them. The Facebook group, it encourages them. It also educates. It motivates. So we are bringing them into our family, into a system that works all by itself. Okay, and the autoresponder system that we have, there's nothing like it, because when a person is brought into the autoresponder, automatically the company, and this is unique, nobody is doing, not even the affiliate marketers are doing, the company starts to do follow-up for you in your name. They're sending content, valuable content, to the people who join through your funnel for you. Okay? At the same time, you are able to send personal follow-up, because you want your people who you bring in to get to know you, to like you, and trust you. So you got 2 things going. You got the company sending information for you, and then you are sending your own personal information. That, folks, is so powerful, so unique. No other company has this. I'm trying to explain to you how powerful this system is that you have. Nothing is like it. And when you combine the company follow-ups, your follow-up, the training that's done in their back office, whether it's a paid or free membership, the encouragement and the education that they get through our Facebook group and Facebook page, folks, they combine together to create for you income. This is why they are growing so rapidly. This is why people are getting paid so much, because all these systems work together to create income for you, to create residual income for you, folks. I'm really showing you this in a simplistic manner, but this is unique. Nobody on the planet is doing this. We're setting standards that companies are going to look at and are going to want to learn how to do. You are really here at an incredible time. History is in the making. These funnels work for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Okay. They find new clients for your team. They educate them for you. They build relationships for you. They generate likes and trust for you. Joe is the master of getting people to know, like, and trust you. I learned that term from him. It builds your team for you. It teaches them how to even use the system. You know, you're there to encourage, but the system teaches them how to use it. And it builds residual income for you. Now, you have some things that you have to do. Okay? You have to keep leads flowing into your funnels, and we teach you how to do that. You have to introduce yourself. You can set an introductory email into your autoresponder, and it will automatically introduce you to everybody that joins your funnel. You don't have to call them. Your autoresponder does that for you. If they have questions and they inquire things of you, you want to answer them. But most importantly, you want to lead them to the source where their questions can be answered. You want to encourage your team, and the best way to do that is to participate in our group and on our page. Share when people do something, and when they join into one of our upgrades. Just share that information. Okay, encourage them, participate, have fun. People, have fun. This is about having fun, all right, and making money at the same time. Nothing like this anywhere. Now, before I close, I want to share with you what I call the power trinity. These are three concepts that I try to make sure that everybody that joins my team understands. The first one is the concept of leverage. You need to understand that you don't have to have millions of people that you personally are working with. You only need to work with a few. And over time, those few are going to be leveraged into a multitude that are going to be producing income for you. OPE, other people's efforts. So the way I define leverage is compounding other people's efforts. And that's what this system does for you. The other term is duplication. I define duplication as having duplicatable systems. Most network marketing companies will tell you, have people duplicate you. I don't like that, because a lot of times the person who brought you in is just as new as you are. Why would you want to duplicate somebody that don't know any more than you do when you begin something new? No, we use systems, and one of the most powerful systems are done for you. Now, lifestyle funnels, they are there for you. All you have to do is plug and play. And when you plug and play, and then you get others to duplicate that, each one of those systems are pumping out cash for you 24 hours a day. More and more people plug into them, and they're pumping out cash. Not the people, the systems are pumping out cash for you. Folks, this is powerful. This system is unique. It is powerful. I'm telling you, you're in the right place at the right time. Now, the final concept is logarithmic growth, and all these things work together to create logarithmic growth. And I'm going to illustrate this, okay, by using the binary as a basis for me to show you how logarithmic growth works, how this all comes together. But before I do that, I have a disclosure statement that I need to read. This illustration is for the purpose of showing the power of leverage, duplication, and logarithmic growth only. This is not an income claim, but a mathematical model showing how leverage, duplication, and logarithmic growth can potentially affect the growth of your organization. The amount of income that you earn could be more or less. It really is going to depend on you. It is the power of leverage, duplication, and logarithmic growth that we want you to focus on as you follow this illustration. Now remember, what I'm about to show you is a mathematical model. And I'm using as the basis of this is our binary system. If you go through your back office, eventually you'll find this little chart which breaks down how you get paid in our binary. So as you bring people into the company, they're going to go into your binary. Some are going to go on your right leg, some are going to your left leg, and there's some things that you need to know about how to build it. I'm not going into all that. I just kind of want to use this for illustration purposes, and I'm also going to use the 50% direct sales bonus that we get on our $50 per month in this illustration. Okay, I'm going to make another assumption, okay, but before I do, I just want to show you this grid, just so you know the calculations that I'm using, I've already done them. I have this grid for different analysis that I do. This one is based upon what I call 3x3. It's a 3x3 power grid. And basically what I mean by this, I make the assumption that you're going to find 3 people every month who are going to do the exact same thing. They're going to find 3 people every month. Now, you may have to go through 10 people or 20 people to find 3 who will do the same thing. But you just keep doing it, and your goal is to get 3 people who will do the same thing every month. Remember, this is a mathematical model. I'm just doing this for illustration purposes. Now, utilizing the income from the binary and our 50% matching check. Let's say your first month you went out and you got 3 people. Okay? So you have 3 people that you wouldn't got. That means you would have an organization of 3 people. Your income would be $75 per month. That's every single month. Remember, your monthly obligation is $50 per month. You're making $75 with 3 people, 2 and it's free, 3 and you're in profit. Folks, I can tell you now, there are no businesses out there other than in the network marketing industry where you can literally be in profit with just 3 people. Now, you don't qualify for binary income at this point in time, but you're making $75 a month. Second month comes around, you go out and you get 3 more people, okay? And then each person in your organization goes out and get 3 more people. You now are personally working with 6, but your organization is 15. Now, you're beginning to see the beginning seeds of what I mean by exponential growth. And what I mean by leverage, small numbers, but getting paid on large numbers. Now, your second month, if you took 6 times 25, you'd be making $150 per month, but you would have qualified for your first binary cycle of $20. That's $170. Folks, you're in profit already. You're making a profit in this illustration here. Okay, so a third month, let's say you get 3 people and all 3 of them do exactly the same thing. You would have brought in 9, but look at the size of your organization, the people you're getting paid on, 63. This is what I mean by leverage. So now you're getting $225 based on your $25 per month, 50% direct sales bonus. You would now qualify for a $200 binary income. $425, folks. This is amazing. In this mathematical model, 4th month, you do the same thing. Everybody in your organization does the same thing. You're working with a small number of 12, but look how big your organization is growing. 255 people that you're getting OPE income from. $300 a month from your direct sales bonus, and you would have qualified for a $500 binary bonus in this mathematical model. $800. Nothing to sneeze at. And I want to share with you something that is called the snowball effect. This is a network marketing term. Most network marketers know that when you begin building a network marketing business, your income starts very, very small, very tiny. And it takes some time to build it up. That's why a lot of people in network marketing are jumped to the next company and that because they don't take the time to really build their income, and it usually starts very slow. But if you stick with it, if it might take you a year, it might take you 2 years, could be months. It really depends on how hard you want to work. But if you keep at it and you're with a company that has been optimized like the Now Lifestyle system, you're going to eventually get to a point which they call the point of no return. That means your organization is going to continue growing whether you want it to grow or not. It's just going to keep going. And folks, that's when you are in total financial freedom. In fact, if you look in your back office, you're going to see a gentleman by the name of Mike Filsame. Mike Filsame, you probably won't see him in any of our groups. You won't see him anywhere. He's the gentleman that I told you was one of the, if not one of the top internet marketers of all time. He became a friend of Joe. You know what? You'll see his name in our Now Lifestyle system, and he's doing nothing. That's because he has built such a powerful team that he's on the leaderboard And he don't have to do anything. That's how powerful you can be if you build if you build your systems utilizing what Joel is giving you. And when Mike Filsame did it, he didn't have the Now Lifestyle system. It didn't exist. The technology for it didn't exist. Joe Therien was still learning. But folks, what we have is incredible. Okay? Quick look at the 5th month. I'm just going to run through this real quick. If you go through the 5th month in this mathematical model, notice you're working with 15, but you're getting OPE income off of 10,023 people. You would be earning $375 per month just from the direct sales. But look at the binary, $2,000, folks. You see, as you go through this binary, as you notice that you get down, I'm not worried about your right or left hand yet. You learn that in training. But if you go down, you see as you get certain numbers, total students, it gives you an approximate amount that you'll get. Okay? And if you had 600 students, you get about 2,000. 1,500, you get about 5,000. 3,000, 10,000. 6,000, 20,000. So the binary in the beginning starts really slow. But if you keep plugging in, all of a sudden, man, these numbers start producing incredible incomes. And that's why a lot of people who are really experienced are excited about the binary. Let's look at the 6th month. You've brought in 18 people, but you have an organization of 4,095 people. Folks, that's $450 every single month just from the direct sales. But now you would have qualified for a $10,000, okay, binary bonus. I wanted you to point out that if you look on the bottom, it says that when you have 6,000, okay, you qualify for 20,000. Remember at the beginning I said, what if you could earn $20,000 a month? Well, over time, you can do that just from the binary. And I haven't even touched on the other income streams. There's 3 other income streams. I'm only showing you 2. So if you went through the 7th month, you're working with 21. Folks, this is the power of leverage, duplication, and exponential growth. Your organization is 16,550 people just based upon 3 people getting 3 people. Okay? Now, if you look at that binary, since you have 16,000 people, you have to divide that by 6. That means you have almost 3 groups of 6, but I'm only going to use 2. 2 times 20 is 40,000 just from your binary. Is this amazing or what? Look, every time you get about 6,000 people, you got 20 grand coming from your binary. If you go to the 8th month, you're working with 24 people. That's 58,398 people in your organization. You divide that by 6,000. That's almost 10, but we're going to use 9. That's $180,000, people. Do one more month just for the fun of it. You're working with 27 people, 196,760 people. You divide that by 6,000. That's 32.8, almost 33, but we just used 32. That's $640,000. Isn't that amazing? Look, it only takes $83,000 per month to have $1 million business. So what you have here, folks, is a potential $1 million business. And I want to point something out. If I really took this all the way down, okay, to the 12th month, folks, you'd have over 2 million people in your organization. Can you imagine how much money that would be just from the binary alone? But I need to point this out. And we all know I'm showing you a mathematical model. Reality check, people. Life does not work exactly like a mathematical model. So it's going to take you some time to do this. But I'm trying to show you the potential of what the Now Lifestyle system can do for you. If you work this system, it will pay off for you big time. So you really, if you haven't already joined us, it is time to join us today. If you have an account, especially a free account, and you haven't upgraded yet, you go up there, you're going to see the reseller tools. You're going to click that button that says upgrade to reseller. When you get there, you're going to see the part at the top. Just bypass that, go to the next page, go all the way down, and sign up for $50 per month. And go ahead and get started, people. This is an incredible opportunity. Now, I want to share something with you. I was actually looking at another franchise at the same time that Joe introduced the Now Lifestyle system. It's called Happy Tax. Now, Happy Tax wanted me to give them $20,000 up front, but that's for the franchise. But that didn't include office fees. I mean, I have to set up for renting an office, getting my computers, buying software, hiring a receptionist. By the time I finished, I would have spent close to $100,000 just to get started, okay, with a $20,000 franchise. And that franchise would not have given me anywhere close to the potential income that I can do with the Now Lifestyle, and all I have to invest is $50 per month. Come on, be real here. That's incredible. You can own a potential $1 million business with an initial investment of just $50. But it's a real business, people. And like all real businesses, there is a learning things you have to learn. You do have to invest in it to make it grow. But $50, man, in my tax practice, my phone bill, the phone bill, okay, was multitude times more than that. And that was just one of many expenses that I had to pay. So if you haven't joined us, we're going to put a link in here. Make sure that at the end of that link is your sponsor's username. Now, this link is going to take you to a page where you can get started for $1. And you can test this package for a 7-day period. If you love it, okay, you will then have the option of paying just $50 per month. Now, like I said, my username is Brian Kenny, so where it says ID is where my name would go. However, whoever brought you in, that's where their username will go. So I'm going to conclude this presentation and see if we have any questions. Okay, everybody. Do we have any questions about what we've covered so far? I see someone said it was, when I'm in the desk sharing mode, I really can't read the comments, but we'll have to work on keeping it from being choppy. I see somebody said it's very choppy. Anybody else have any questions or comments? Okay, I see two questions. One is, don't you get paid off a second line of people? I'm not exactly sure of that question. However, there are different pay structures depending upon what product you are selling. The Now Lifestyle University, which is a membership program, there is a 2-tier payout. The autoresponder, if you sell it by itself, okay, that one pays to infinity. It's not 2 tiers, it's to infinity. That's a network marketing type of product, but it's also a direct sales bonus, so you get 50%. When you do the $50 package, you get 50%. It can be a little confusing. We'll be doing some specialized training on that. The other question is, do I have to buy the $9.97 package to buy leads? Now, she's referring to the Now Lifestyle University, and the answer is no. Once you become a member, once you start paying that $50 a month, you can buy paid leads. We have one of the ways that we help you to generate leads is that we literally give you can purchase leads of people that have already become resellers with the company. That's one of the other unique things that we're doing. You can literally buy paid leads. But there are other means of generating leads, but that's one that everybody loves, because you don't have to, once you're getting leads from people that have made a financial obligation to become a member of the company. That's powerful. Okay, let's see what else. It says, like 50% of those under you. I'm not exactly sure. Oprah Winfrey, your questions, I needed more information. When you say 50% of those under you, you do not get 50% of everybody under you. For that part of the commission that pays what we call a direct bonus, you get 50% of those that you personally sign up. Now, everybody else under you, it depends on whether they came in under the autoresponder, whether they came in $50 per month. We now do have the Now Body products that I showed you before. You earn a commission when anybody who's under you purchases some of the Now Body products. So there are different commission structures, but the 50% is paid as a direct sale bonus. And then only when you're dealing with the subscription product, it's in your back office. There's a guide that they give you. If you read it carefully, it'll show you that the subscription is the autoresponder as a standalone product. Some people are coming in and they're only getting the autoresponder. On those individuals to become resellers, you also not only get the 50%, but you also get what is called a 50% matching check bonus. I've gotten some of these already. So you just keep working the business. Things will be clear. You'll learn how this works. Okay. Now, let me see. If you're at the $50 per month membership stage, what's the next level of positioning per the $9.97 package? The $9.97 is for the Now Lifestyle University. When you upgrade to the Now Lifestyle University, you now can earn commissions on anybody that you personally brought in that upgrades to the Now Lifestyle University. You get about 40%. You also get a percentage of those who, it's like a two-tier payout. So you get 40% on those who you personally sign up, and then if they bring in somebody and they upgrade, you get another percentage, and I think it's like 20%, I forget which. But I will say this. If you don't sign up for the Now Lifestyle Unit, you don't have to make money, but if you don't, and you bring in somebody and they do, that commission is going to bypass you and go up to the person, okay, who did. In fact, I made some good money. I'll share this with you. Therien, she's not on here. She's traveling. She goes to the Vatican a lot. She's what they call it, a something attorney with the Catholic Church. But anyway, she called me one day and said, "Brian, you made some money." Because at this time I wasn't really working the system. I said, "What do you mean?" We just met. She said, "Well, I signed up somebody and they didn't sign up for and I didn't sign up for the Now Lifestyle University, and they did. So you got paid." And I believe Gregory, who's our upline, told me the same thing. And I looked at my back office. I made $400 and I didn't do anything. So I urge you, if you can, get that Now Lifestyle University, because she signed up right away. And guess what? I got paid again. Okay, let's see what other questions. I'm hoping I'm answering your questions. I'm doing the best I can. Okay, Gregory is just making it clear that even if you're a free member, you can purchase and earn commissions off of the products. And the store isn't already, but there are products being marketed to those who are already members. And Yana, I'm trying to record it. We will see how it comes out. I've tried using the system that is built in. I'm right now trying to record it using Camtasia. And when I finish, I'll see how that came out. Usually Camtasia works pretty well. Okay, any more questions? Next time I'm going to try and bring Gregory on as a moderator so he can help answer questions. He knows a little bit more about this than I do. Give a shout out to everybody, Gregory. This is our upline. Let me see if I can bring him in. Gregory, I'm trying to bring you in. If you have a speaker or mic, you just got to give a confirmation and you should be able to pop up and talk to folks.
There we are. Hey, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everyone on the call, wherever you are around the world. A lot of people from Canada, and hopefully you all can hear me and see me.
I can hear you. I hope they can. Now, Gregory is our upline. I probably bugged Gregory incessantly when I first started giving in. I bombarded him with questions.
A little delay, low feedback, which is normal for a conference room, but very glad, very excited to be here. Brian has done an excellent job.
Yeah, there's some feedback and a little breaking up, but hopefully things will come out clear on the recording, which I will make accessible after I go through it. Okay, do we have any other questions? If not, then I'm going to say goodbye to everyone. And Gregory will be on here more often to help with questions, and maybe I can get him to do some training for us.
Awesome.
Okay, the sound didn't come through on that one, Gregory, but that's okay. We'll work it out. Okay, everyone. Thank you, Oprah. And Jules, that's my daughter.
Would love to.
Okay, everyone, be blessed. We'll see you next Monday. And next Monday, I won't have the handicap of having to be fasting all day and go see the doctor the next day like I am today. In fact, I almost forgot. I got to take another shot. In fact, I'm behind.
Awesome. You all have a good evening. Thank you for participating, and thank you again, Brian, for the great presentation.
Okay. Bye-bye, everyone.